An atom is the smallest particle of an element that retains the properties of that element. Atoms are composed of smaller particles called protons, neutrons, and electrons. The central nucleus contains protons and neutrons, while electrons move constantly around the nucleus in concentric regions called electron shells or energy levels. A proton has a single positive electrical charge, and an electron has an opposite negative charge. Neutrons are neutral with no electrical charge. Each element is uniquely defined by the number of protons in an atom of that element. For example, only carbon atoms have 6 protons, and only potassium atoms have 19 protons. The atomic number is the number of protons in an atom of a particular element. The number of protons equals the number of electrons, making atoms electrically neutral. Electrons are so small that they have almost no weight. The atomic mass is the sum of an atom's protons and neutrons. The number of neutrons in a particular atom, and thus atomic mass, can vary. Atoms that have the same atomic number but different atomic weights are called isotopes. Electrons occupy electron shells in fixed numbers. The first shell, closest to the nucleus, holds a maximum of 2 electrons. The second shell holds 8 electrons, and the third shell can hold up to 18 electrons. Subsequent shells can hold higher numbers. The outermost shell, known as the valence shell, holds a maximum of 8 electrons. The electrons in the valence shell determine an atom's chemical bonding properties. Atoms such as helium, whose outermost electron shells are filled, have stable structures and are chemically inactive. Atoms with partially filled valence shells tend to lose, gain, or share electrons to either empty or fill their outer shells, producing a stable number of valence electrons. The number and kind of bonds an atom will form depend on the number of electrons needed to fill the valence shell.